in this video I get the most awesome way to display my video games. Look at that. Awesome shelving, efficiency, and official Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox shelves. Well guys, we're here at Alco in Hillsboro. I'm borrowing my dad's phone. It's like 90% off because the store's going out of business. I might see about getting some rechargeable batteries. Shelves for sale. Look at that. Oh, no wonder it looked funny. And my dad's phone zoomed in. Oh, look at that. $1 each. Oh my. Oh, look at this. Is that awesome or what? I wonder the price of that is. Oh. So here's the stuff we got. Now I was expecting I'd pay my dad back later, but he said that he'd buy it all for me, so that's pretty nice. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff was not discounted as much as they said, or at least as much as I thought. Like this wasn't $2, it was like $5 or $6. But I happened to find some DVD cases. They're pretty neat. You don't see those very often. Got these for $7. Got these locks for $1 a piece, and I just picked up another 9-volt battery for about $2, and duct tape for $2, which is probably not much better than Walmart, but whatever. Now I have another roll of duct tape. So here's my old Casio XLM ZR1000. And as you can see, my new Casio XLM ZR1100 came in, and it is nice. It even has a time-lapse feature. I'm still looking for some of the other features it says it has, but I'm sure I'll find them. I really like the white. I think pretty much if I have to keep getting new cameras, I'm going to try to get a new color every time. Okay, so you guys saw that I went to Alco, because all the local Alco stores are closing down. Well, I happened to go back again a couple nights later, and I saw these were for sale for $1 a piece. These are the game shelves from the display case. I bought a couple of them. I bought just like 10 Nintendo ones. And I came back. They're $1 a piece. Couldn't pass them up. Well then, I got back home and I looked them up and I had a hard time finding them. But the few ones that I found were selling. I'm not talking about list price. They were actually selling for like $98 a piece. Because Nintendo stuff, video game collectible stuff like this, goes for insane prices. Now, these aren't as new as I thought they were. These are actually quite old. Because, as you can see, they go out like that. They actually go out a lot further than that, I think. These only did that whenever they had like Nintendo 64 games and Super Nintendo and stuff. Once every game company started just using CDs and all the games were the same width, they were just a solid width like that. And also, this is the exact same width on the very smallest size as a Nintendo NES game. Like for instance, we have Tetris for the NES. Fits in there perfectly. I would guess that these are probably from about 1998 to 2000 or so. Because, of course, I mean, Xbox, that wasn't around until like 2001, so these might be a little bit younger. But let's just say they bought them all around at the same time. Let's say early 2000s. It's really nice. These are around like Nintendo 64, early GameCube era. I have several PlayStation ones also. And I went back again then, immediately, and I bought all of them. They can't sell them to me yet because they still have games in the shelves, but at the end of the month, I'll get them all. I bought 69 more for $50. So, I don't know. At $1 a piece, and them selling for so much on eBay, I couldn't pass these up. And I went to some other Alco stores, and they had a couple of them, but they weren't the same type. They were newer ones. It looks like I really lucked out in finding older ones like these. I don't exactly care to make money off these if we're selling them. I want to keep them for myself, but you know what? I will probably end up with quite a bit, so I don't know. I might sell some in the future. But whenever I saw that these were selling for such a high price, I knew that I had to get them, because if I didn't get them all, well, someday in the future I'll have a really nice game room and like an arcade and stuff. And if I'd only bought 10, I'd feel so bad for not buying the rest, even when they were so easy to get. Because right now, spending $50 on these, it's not a big price. You know what I mean? But someday in the future, I knew I would regret not getting this if I didn't. But I also got this, some pegboard, $2 a sheet. And I see these shelves actually go into the pegboard and hang on it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and actually put these up. I'm going to put a couple of them up because I didn't think I would have enough room on my walls. But I was thinking I'll probably remove that mirror thing because I don't really need it. Put it in the basement. I'll move my coats over there and I'll put up maybe 1 or even 2 of these. And then that way I can put all my games up there, because I have stacks and stacks of like PlayStation 2 games and whatever just laying around all over the place. It'd be nice to have them all kind of displayed nicely. Oh right, and I forgot I got these too. It was 10 of these for $1. I couldn't pass it up. Now it's just a question of how to configure these, like what games I want to go where. So I can have stuff like this even now. That's awesome. Oh, I just had an idea. Okay, now check this out. Oh, look at that. It's awesome. Just have my stuff there. It's a nice little shelf. It's modular too. Now of course it's very weak right now, but that's just because it's not screwed in all the way. Whenever I'm done configuring all of the stuff, all the little shelves, then I'll screw in more screws and I'll screw them in tight. That way it holds it back nicely and tight, and it's very sturdy. I might even put a whole other one right there. Now the question is, where should I put these? At like what configuration? The row for NES games will be able to fit 3 rows side by side. Actually, I don't have enough video game NES games in their boxes to do that, because all my other NES games fit nicely on those shelves. But the N64 games and like Super Nintendo and stuff like that, they're wider, so they'll only fit side by side twice. So I think I'll put. Oh wait, you know what? I just had a better idea. Okay, let me step back from this a little bit. I'll put the less interesting games over there, so that'll be like the PlayStation games, and this one will be the more rare boxed games. So this will be the one with the double sides in it. Okay. So I have all like the older vintage games here, PlayStation 2 games there. Oh, I am very happy with that. Very happy indeed. You know what? It might be best to keep my controllers up there. So I have my remote control. I have my Wii controller stuff. Keep that up there too. Saves a lot of space that way. So there we go. Look at that. This is awesome. It's like I have my own game store. This is actually probably about like 10% of my game collection. So I probably do actually have enough games to make a game store. Yeah, I think I would. At least I wouldn't have enough games to restock it, but whatever. And I wouldn't want to sell these games. These are hard-won from thrift shops and flea markets and eBay. Most of these games I haven't even played. Like that one game back there with the wrapper on it. It's Final Fantasy 13-2. And actually also Final Fantasy 3 is around here somewhere also. Haven't even opened those out of the original packaging. Some of these I haven't even played. Like Majora's Mask. I've only gotten about 20% through that game. It's so awesome. So much more to do here. I like how it's all organized and nice. And I really like how it gave me the shelf I've been wanting for a long time. That worked out perfectly that it was the same exact piece that I cut off of the board. I like this. I like it a lot. The crazy thing to think about is I have 57 more of these shelves coming my way. Man, that'd be so awesome. I'm probably going to turn the attic into an upstairs, and I'll probably pay my mom for all that, because, well, hey, I'm kind of falling into some money now. So I'll probably fund all the upgrades on this house. That way, we of course, we'll turn this room into just like a utility room and have washer and dryer and stuff, so my mom doesn't have to keep walking down to the basement, because whenever you get older, you don't want to keep walking up and down the stairs. And also, if I can help to pay for pretty much all the stuff like the new furnace and stuff like that, I think my mom probably is wanting to give me the attic for a game room. That'd be pretty awesome. What I would love to have is just a wall of games or something like that. And I would never want to have them at glass case, never, because what I want games to where they're on a shelf, and you can grab that game and you can put it in the game console and play it. That's what I want. I would never put them behind glass, just because if you put them behind glass, it would feel like it was stuck in a moldy old museum. But I want it to be like a game store, but a free game store, like a free rental shop or something like that, where you can grab a game. You don't even have to it's like you're in a store, but you don't have to pay for it, because I've already invested quite a bit of money in this stuff. But anyway, yeah, it'd just be awesome to have, like, I can choose pretty much any game I want, because I have quite a lot of games. But there's always more to get, and I'm definitely going to see about improving my Nintendo 64 collection. I only have, I'd say, like 8 games for it, and there's so many I'm missing. Now, unfortunately, it's already like 2 a.m. in the morning, and after doing this, I'm probably just going to stay up all night playing video games, because I really want to play some Legend of Zelda. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. See ya!